Hello, welcome to my channel. This video is the first of many videos from my trip to Europe. I went for Christmas markets, and the first one is Paris and Brussels. We arrived in Paris in the evening, and by the time we got to our hotel, it was really late, so we just ran out and got food and then went to bed. The food that we got was just like fast food, and it was not good, so I'm not even going to really talk about it. We stayed in Montmartre this night, and it's one of my favorite neighborhoods in Paris. It's really affordable, and I love the hills. So when we woke up, we just found a cafe. My husband got espresso, and I got a quiche. I actually quit drinking coffee before this trip, so I didn't really drink any coffee on this trip, which is crazy for me. I always get really bad jet lag when I travel, and I also get bad headaches from the caffeine, so not drinking coffee actually helped so much. This was our second time in Paris, so we were just trying to kind of take it easy and then see some of the things that we didn't get to see last time. We decided to just head towards Sacré-Cœur because we were so close to it. We came across this really pretty square that was decorated for Christmas, and it was really cute. Last time we were in Paris, we did not go inside Sacré-Cœur because we didn't really have time, but this time we did. The line was pretty short. It only took probably 10 to 15 minutes to get inside, and it's free to enter, so we just decided to go in. I didn't get any video of the inside because I don't think you're supposed to. I'm not really sure, but. And then after that, we came across a really tiny little Christmas market, but it was really cute. We actually ended up buying a gift for my mother in law for Christmas because she loves Polish pottery, and they had a Polish pottery stand there. And then after that, we took the metro towards more of central Paris. We went to Isle de la Cité. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's the island that Notre Dame is on. And we saw Notre Dame, and we have also seen this before the fire, we were able to see it, so we didn't really stop for very long. But then we came to another Christmas market, and my husband got raclette. I tried it, but I didn't like it. I was really cold, so I was sitting on a bench for a little while waiting for him. And then after that, we went to an Italian restaurant and got pizza. It was really good, and it tasted pretty authentic. And then we went inside Galeries Lafayette, which, if you're not familiar, it's a really big department store that is known for doing super elaborate Christmas displays, and it was really amazing. If you go to the top floor, you can actually get really good views of Paris because there's a terrace that you can go out on. And then that evening, I think around 7 p.m., we left Paris and went to Brussels. We took the Eurostar. So we pretty much were only in Paris for like 24 hours. So then that evening, of course, we just went to the hotel. We went back out and got some frites, and then we just went to bed. Where we stayed in Brussels was kind of far away from a lot of stuff, so we did have to take the metro to more central part of Brussels where the Christmas markets were and everything. But the next morning we woke up and did just that. We just went on the metro towards more central area. And we only had one day in Brussels, so we were trying to make the most of it. We did wake up pretty early. And if you didn't know, Brussels is the political center of the European Union. This building is the Brussels Stock Exchange. And then right around the corner from this is a giant square called Grand Place. And that is a super famous part of Brussels that I'm sure most people will recognize. It has really beautiful architecture. I'm obsessed with it, and I love the gold details and the giant Christmas tree. Everything is just so pretty. Next, we stopped for coffee and hot chocolate to warm up, and then we went to Galerie de la Reine just to see the Christmas decorations and all the shops. And this book is completely made of chocolate, which is crazy. If you didn't know, Belgium is known for their chocolate. And we walked through this Christmas market on our way to go get waffles. It wasn't open yet, but we did come back later in the evening.
Your accent class are a perfect dream. Oh, sorry.
I cannot find the name of the cafe that we got these waffles in, but they were really good. And then we just did a little bit more exploring and walking around. I think I went in some shops and bought a few souvenirs. And of course, we had to go see the statue of the little boy peeing, which is also super famous. That's a giant music box type thing near Grand Place. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I also cannot believe these flowers are blooming in December. Then we went to the big Christmas market that spans several streets. That's kind of right in the middle of town near Grand Place. And we ate lunch here. I got a pretzel and some glühwein. And then my husband got some frites from Friedland. After walking around for a while and looking at all of the stands, we just went back to the hotel for a few hours just to warm up and rest our legs. And then when it was time, we came back out for the laser light show that is in Grand Place, and it was really, really amazing. It was one of my favorite things that we saw during the entire trip. And we also tried some chocolate. And then this is more of Paris. This was our last day of the 12-day trip that we were on. We just came back to Paris to fly out. I wanted to keep all of Paris together in one video. The first thing that we did when we were back in Paris is in the morning we went to Saint Chapelle because we made a reservation a few days before this because we wanted to go earlier in the trip, but it was completely booked up, so we ended up making a reservation in advance, and it's $13 to get in. This has been something I've really wanted to see for a while, but I didn't get to see it on my first trip to Paris, so I really wanted to go. This church has over 1,000 stained glass panels, and they all tell the stories of the Bible. Even if you're someone like me who's not religious, you can still appreciate its beauty and history. After that, we just did some more exploring. We walked around this area. Next, we took the metro to this super colorful street, which was actually really close to our hotel. We just couldn't go there when we left the hotel because we had the reservation to get to. I love colorful buildings. It's one of my favorite things like ever about traveling is seeking out colorful buildings and colorful locations. So, whenever there's something really colorful, I have to find it. After that, we went back on the metro and we went towards Tuileries Garden. And we also went to a bunch of spots around that area. We have been over here before, but it's one of my favorite parts of Paris, so I wanted to make sure to come back. There's a pretty big Christmas market over here. It was actually kind of massive, but it seemed a little bit more touristy than a lot of the other Christmas markets around Paris and other parts of Europe, so it wasn't one of my favorites, but it was still fun.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I will walk. The fire is slowly dying.
And then by this time, we were hungry for lunch. I'm pretty sure this was lunch, but I think it was a late lunch. So we went to this noodle shop that unfortunately was not super good. I think I just ordered the wrong thing. My husband really liked his, and it's highly rated. So you should still try it if you're in the area, but it wasn't amazing. And then we went to the Eiffel Tower. We hadn't been to it up close yet on this trip, so we definitely had to fit it in. And since it was like kind of getting dark, we decided to wait around until it got dark because I really wanted to see the lights sparkle. That's also one of my favorite things about Paris. And if you didn't know, it happens every hour on the hour after the sun sets. And that's all for this video. Please subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for my next video. It will be Amsterdam. Thank you for watching.